Hello everyone, welcome back to Totally Chronic. I hope you're all doing well. I have been adjusting to Cosmetics and I've actually started Twitch streaming recently, so that's what I've been doing and that's why I'm making a bit less content. I'm just trying to balance having a bit more energy and doing something that's really fun and that I love. So if you're interested in following me there, I'll put the link down below. I play a lot of cute games. But anyways, today's topic is mental health. As a lot of us, or almost all of us with chronic illness know, mental illness and chronic illness go hand in hand. They're best friends. Mostly depression and anxiety. I deal with both. I have had social anxiety my entire life, and I have had chronic depression for about 8 years now. So I had it before I got sick, but it has changed over the years since I got diagnosed with AS and everything surrounding that. So that's what I want to talk about today. So why does mental illness come hand in hand with chronic illness? Well, there are a lot of factors, but some of them are your entire lifestyle changes once you develop a chronic illness, or if you were born with one, your life is just not the same as people who don't have a chronic illness. You have a lot more to deal with, like doctor's appointments and stuff that other people just don't have to deal with all the time. I see my doctor once a month, my family doctor, and I don't know anyone else who sees their doctor as much as I do who's not someone who's chronically ill. So your life changes drastically and you are kind of socially isolated. When I first started developing symptoms of AS, I didn't know what was going on, so I kind of stopped talking to everyone for a while because it just got exhausting trying to explain, yeah, I'm in pain all the time, yeah, I can't get out of bed, I don't know why. At 21 years old, that was really hard to deal with, and it was hard to tell people because none of my friends knew what the hell I was talking about. I didn't know what I was talking about, but for them to hear, oh yeah, Steff had to leave work and she is bedridden when they saw me like 2 weeks ago is like mind-blowing. So it takes a lot of time and work to be able to figure out who are your friends that you need around and who doesn't really support you or try to understand your illness. There are also financial struggles that come with being chronically ill. I'm in Canada, so luckily all of my doctor's appointments and tests are free, but in other parts of the world that is not the case, so it kind of racks up the medical bills. Along with prescription drugs, I do have to pay for those now, so it is quite expensive. Luckily I got a copay program to help me with my biologic, because if not, I would not be able to afford being on that. But the financial struggles I do deal with are, I have to pay for mobility aids. I bought a cane, I just bought a walker, I have a shower chair, and then you see products that come out that other people have found helpful, so you want to try them too. And I can't tell you how much money that I have spent on little aids that either haven't helped or have helped, but they were expensive, like compression gloves, hot packs, acupressure mat, just all of it. It is super expensive to be a sick person, and that is something that I feel like nobody really talks about, how much we really do spend, and some of us can't even work. We also deal with a large amount of grief, which is also not talked about enough. We grieve who we used to be and what we used to be able to do. Like, I used to work out all the time, and for the past 6 months I've barely been able to do yoga when I used to do aerobics and be jumping around all the time and biking, and I just can't do that stuff anymore, and it is really, really difficult. And some days I will be just so depressed because I miss being able to go for a bike ride on a nice day, or being able to go for a walk, or do an exercise I wanted to, or go and hang out with friends. Obviously with COVID that's not a thing, but beforehand, if I was too tired, I couldn't go see my friends, or I couldn't go to a party because I felt too nauseous. I've had to miss out on concerts from being too nauseous or being too tired. It's just, you grieve a lot of who you once were, and it is very, very difficult to handle that. So something I have found that is super helpful obviously is therapy. Before I got sick, I thought, oh, I can handle my depression on my own. I will just figure it out, it'll be okay. And once I developed the symptoms of AS and was diagnosed, I realized this is far too much for one person to handle on their own, and I started to seek out therapy. So first I saw a psychiatrist, I've seen therapists, and I originally went through the government paid programs, so I would have to wait extremely long wait times of up to like 8 months to a year just to not have to pay for therapy or a psychiatrist. But sometimes you can't wait that long, and now I am seeing a therapist who I pay for, and I can't tell you enough how much therapy changed my life and saved my life. I honestly don't think I would be here if it wasn't for me being in therapy, because the tools I have learned and the ways to cope that I have learned have helped me in very bad times, along with my friends. But therapy is the #1 thing I would recommend for anyone with a chronic illness, because it is so hard to go through on your own that you need someone to talk to. Even if your friends don't understand, you need someone to talk to that can give you some new tips on how to cope or activities to try when you're anxious, and it is so helpful. I cannot rave about it enough. Also, medication is an option. It is not a quick fix though. Kind of medication and therapy go hand in hand, because you need to do the work yourself as well. But there's no shame in taking antidepressants or anti-anxiety medications. I take both, and they are so helpful for me, but I also need the therapy and to do the activities that I know that help me. Medication is not going to just fix it, and I think that's really important to tell people, because it's kind of seen as, oh, I'll just pop a pill and I'll be happy. That's not how it is. You have to do the work as well. But medication is not a bad thing. You can be on medication. It's not shameful. Nobody should judge you for being on medication. It is something that helps your mental health, and that is important, because mental health is so important with a chronic illness and in general. So all these tips that I'm telling you are not just for chronic illness, they are also for people who don't have a chronic illness. I also wanted to include a suicide/crisis hotline. So I will put that up on the screen in case anybody ever needs it. Please give them a call. You deserve to be here. People love you, I love you, and I'm here for you, and I just want you to be okay. So if you need this number, please do call it at any time. It's a 24/7 number. And I also wanted to mention that you are not alone in this at all. There are thousands, if not millions, of people going through the same thing. And it's hard, don't get me wrong, it is freaking hard going through having a chronic illness with depression or anxiety, social anxiety, all of it. It's hard. But there are people that want to help you, and there are people that love you, and you are important, and I hope that everyone is doing okay. Lastly, I wanted to mention a friend that passed away recently. It is her birthday today, so happy 28th birthday, Danielle. I miss you, and I wish you were here, but I know that you're in a better place. She was a member of the chronic illness community, and I met her through Instagram. We never actually met, but we did talk quite a bit. And so her birthday is today, and her girlfriend Paige, her birthday is tomorrow. So I wanted to say happy birthday to the both of them. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave me any comments. Please like, subscribe if you want more. And I hope that you're all doing well. I hope this video found you well. And we're all just trying to get through it. COVID is very hard on our mental health. So please just be gentle with yourself, take care of yourself, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, I love you.